right. So you should 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So next up from the Candy Jam, we have Candy Crash Saga. I think there's a few titles with that name, but this one is by Pam Nawi. Is with several of the games, and by several I mean a ton of the games in this jam. It is a clone of an existing game with some candy thrown in there. It's kind of hard to tell how many of those did that as a conscious parody and how many did it out of laziness, but I think this one's supposed to be a breakout clone, so let's break some things out. You know, it'd be great if I could... Oh, arrow keys. Arrow keys are good. There we go. I like the music. Got some fat beats. Those are robust. The speed... It seems to be chugging. I don't know. The momentum is not consistent, and I don't know why. But I want the soundtrack. Yeah, see, like, it speeds up a little, and then I don't know what's going on. Because I'm not hitting anything except for the arrow keys. The paddle seems to have momentum shifts like that, too. It's weird. But it's playable. I don't seem to see any sort of indicator as to how many balls you have left. Or peppermints, or whatever you want to call them. Pfefferminz. Things I don't actually know include German. I think that's German. Like I said, I don't really know. The best game of Breakout I've had in a long time, actually. Yeah, I think there's just a little bit of goofiness with the game's physics coding, but otherwise, you know, it plays just fine. You just gotta account for that slowdown, because it affects everything. Like, your paddle will slow down too. You're less likely to get screwed out of anything by the slowdown. It's like, if everything's matched like that, you know? Not that big a deal. Annoying, yes. Big deal, not entirely. Kind of curious as to whether there's another level after this, so we're gonna keep going. Also, I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's supposed to be vanilla or white chocolate, the lighter panels, but it looks kind of like what would be considered flesh tone. Technically, both could be considered flesh tones, and I don't know why we're smashing people or implying that they are candy. Talk about in the sense of the song Sex and Candy by originally by Marcy Playground, but I believe Everlast did or is working on a cover. Heard it on the Joe Rogan Experience. Good podcast. If you don't mind talk about psychedelics and other nuttiness. It's good nuttiness. I enjoy it. Thinking Man's podcast. Also comedians, because there's comedians on all the time. They're funny. But that is like a complete... I'm just shilling for stuff that has nothing to do with this. So yeah, candy. There's a lot of it. They did not need to close that entire thing into chocolate bricks. Like maybe a single outliner on the word candy. That would have been fine, although that would have only taken off like 2 layers, so... You get to enjoy this lovely soundtrack. Doop doop. Here's hoping it doesn't overpower my audio. As of right now, I'm not using a setup that lets me fix that later. Soon things will be better. And come on, you candy bastard, no. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a limit to how many of these balls I can get, so I'm going to turn down the audio a bit. That's better. So if you were unable to hear me for the entire first half of this little bit, Too bad. I'm getting the impression that it might just be this one level since it's so damn long. Or it could just be I have no sense of patience and that's why it feels so damn long. I was gonna say, I haven't seen much of that slowdown, and then there it was. Remember, kids, code a fail state so people have something to avoid. That sense of danger adds to the sense of fun, or something. Consequences. Risk reward. Give me a reason to play this. Besides the satisfaction of just wasting a bunch of my time to destroy blocks. As much as these blocks have it coming, I could be napping. This music's infecting my brain. I'm starting to enjoy it. Stockholm Syndrome is setting in. Day 41. I became one with the MIDI. We talked about our cats. The benefits of oranges versus grapefruit. And why clementines are always so spotty when it comes to quality, regardless of when they're harvested. Tiny citrus, why are you a crapshoot? I don't know. Neither did the song. Day 58. The hypnotic peppermint has left me, the bouncy bar, wondering if these slowdowns aren't just a programming error, but are actually a shift in the flow of space-time. This song that is my captor and my only friend has powers, or may have powers, that no man, peppermint, or metal bar could possibly begin to fathom. Day 71. The song and I have taken to sharing a bed. It is still strictly platonic, but it grows more awkward and more laden with tension by the day. Whether it is sexual tension or my fury at the song's either refusal or inability to make the damn bed when it's the last one to get out of it, that is beyond me. I will have to meditate on this. Day 110. The song trusts me more than any person ever could have. I am now allowed to wander freely amongst the candy compound, staring at the blocks still left cleared, the blocks I was originally enslaved to destroy, but now consider my goal, my mission, my holy grail, the end-all and be-all of my existence. All is for the song. All is for the elimination of that candy which would dampen its acoustics. Feel the one song. Feel it flow through you. Join us in our holy task. Alright, that's all I got. But come on. Come on, Candy. I just want to see how it ends. No, I don't. I shouldn't ruin the surprise. You should play through all this yourself. And suffer as I have suffered. Candy Crush Saga. The one by Pam Nowie. Surprisingly more to it than I expected. But in the end, still just a breakout clone. With the musical equivalent of full-blown AIDS.